morning, Kepler. You good boy? Mm-hmm. You got a paw on my bed. Oh, there he is. Hello. Goodness. Good cat.
We got these from Louisiana.
What a drive you made this morning.
You got these from Louisiana.
We skied all the way here.
It does have the Louisiana cutout.
Yoink.
I haven't actually had one of these since we were in New Orleans.
When were you in New Orleans?
When we drove across the
Oh,
country.
that's right.
2014.
Right.
It's good. It tastes just like a
Well,
funnel
cake.
It's pretty much what it is. It's funnel cake. Still, good stuff.
It's been 9 years since I've eaten one of these. So this will
2014
be-
was not 9 years ago. 2014 was like 2 years ago.
Okay. Anyway,
I've got banners.
Come eat square while square hot.
Okay.
Oh, it's all so good. It was amazing.
It goes in like a fluffy cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is a fluffy cloud.
Aren't you glad they're still warm?
I am. What a good Saturday morning.
It's Saturday.
It is Saturday. I think. Did I already film something today?
The beignets.
Yeah, the venue. Okay, yeah. So we met up with everyone to do lunch at Culver's. We got a little. Look at this cute little booth. It's a like little booth thing.
Howdy.
And now that we've eaten, we're actually going to split up into two groups. Mal, Hayley, and Dan are going to go off to do some. I don't know what they're. Some secret thing.
Some things for Josh's birthday.
Because the birthday's coming up.
I'm having a birthday. I'm gonna be 8.
Is 8 going on?
Yeah, I don't know if you ever talked about it yet, but we've been planning Jepson a dream 8th birthday party that's going to be Banjo Kazooie themed,
I'm 7 going on 30.
and so I'm limiting it to the first game so that we can do the next game for another birthday.
Oh, my
Yeah.
40th.
Yeah.
The real reason that Mal, Hayley, and Dan are not joining the rest of us is because the rest of us are going to watch Requiem for a Dream. I haven't seen it in a long time, and Alex, Josh, and Brandon have not seen it, and I'm like, oh, this is a great opportunity for all of us to watch this movie. And Mal, Hayley, and Dan have seen it, and they were like, we do not want to see it again.
Correction, I have never actually seen it. So my experience with this movie is I've never actually seen it. I just walked into
The last scene.
Yeah, I just walked into Mel's. Was it your dad's?
I don't know. It's when you and I watched it.
It
Hayley
was 100
arrived.
years ago. Anyway, I walked into the house and just saw the last scene, and I'm not going to elaborate, but if that's the only part of the movie you've seen, it's just it's a lot.
It's a lot.
It is a lot.
And I don't really want to see the rest of it.
Last time I watched it, I was sad for a week, and I don't want to be sad for a week right now.
We're going to go to
Oh,
a craft store.
They're really selling this.
It's just, it's a good film. Watch it. You can pass judgment after you've seen it.
All right.
That's the plan. Well, we saw the film. Jepson?
That was upsetting.
Yeah?
It was upsetting. I thought it was a very good movie.
Yeah.
It was well made, but it was well made in a way that was upsetting.
Yeah?
The sound design and cinematography, I thought, did an amazing job of like capturing. I mean, I've never been on hard drugs or
It made you feel like you had to, though.
or had sex for money and had to deal with how it felt afterwards. But like the way that it conveyed those feelings.
My heart felt like it was going to explode the entire time.
Yeah? Yeah?
Well, I mean, like the way the movie is put together, like the way it's shot. There's no it's a continuous thing.
Yeah.
There's no establishing shot scene. It's
There's
just
not a breather.
everything.
Not really, no.
continues to flow. And I thought I really liked the music too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the way it was like a video game score where it's like perfectly tuned to the action, where like parts are repetitive and parts are like really grating and jarring, but it like fits the scene really well.
Yeah. Wow.
I thought it was great. Like, my favorite part about this film is that it tells story through action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it conveys feeling and themes through ECUs and
Double E.
yeah.
Man, next time we're watching the Minions.
I don't want to watch that.
No, that would be more disturbing.
I
didn't find it disturbing.
I haven't watched this movie in like a long time. It's probably been almost a decade since I've seen Requiem. And when we started watching it, like almost instantly I was like, "Oh, I remember one of the reasons why I love this movie." And it does such an interesting job with editing. Like we start with a split shot, which is like wild.
We were just talking about split shots like a couple weeks ago too.
Yeah, so it starts with a split shot. There's lots of split shots. There's like shots in the film that are sped up. There's shots that are slowed down. Mm-hmm. There's lots of that like quick, repetitive.
But that aids to like tell the story.
Yes.
In a way that most films don't bother doing.
Yes, it's a very stylish film.
Yeah.
Yeah. It kind of reminded me a little bit of how I felt, because I've seen it more recently, I think maybe than Requiem, Scott Pilgrim. Because Scott Pilgrim has a very like stylish feel, and it's like trying to do like a certain thing, and Requiem is doing that too. Yeah, it's having rewatched it and like knowing what to expect. I'm like, I remember why I liked this movie. I really like this movie, and I, especially like in the last 10 minutes of the film, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember why everyone, most of the people that I show this movie to like never want to see it again. It's because the last 10 minutes.
Is there like that director's commentary on this Blu-ray?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the last 10 minutes are rough, but it's fine. There's a build, for the entirety of the thing.
Well, it makes it all the more devastating that you've like seen where the characters have come from and the tragedy that's happened to them. It's just like.
Is this what it was like to watch Romeo and Juliet back in the day?
Or you need to do some deep breathing
It just
exercises.
seems like a classic tragedy.
Yeah.
Well,
It's great.
I am grateful that the three of you chose to watch this with me today. Thank you.
I love depressing movies because you take it all in and you feel it.
Yeah.
And then you get up and you go, oh my God, I'm so glad my life isn't like that.
Yeah. It's another reason why I like Requiem is that it's a movie that just stuck with me for like a long time.
Oh, no.
Well, I mean, in a good way. Like it's like there's individual like shots and stuff that just like stuck with me forever. Even after like, because it was a long time before I saw it the second time, and like after because me and Mal just rented it from a video store. That's how I first saw this movie. They showed shots of it in film class, and they were like, "This is a movie you need to watch." And then one day, me and Mal were like, "Okay, we'll just rent this movie." I was like, "Yeah, it's like a thing that they told us we should watch in film school." And Mal was like, "Okay." And we watched it, and after we finished, we just sat in silence for like 10 minutes. And I was like,
The set design was really good too.
Yeah.
There was good use of color. There is an interior bathroom shot where the door has some kind of lighting behind it, and it's something you wouldn't notice, but it adds a lot to the scene.
Yeah.
It's like a purple light. It's like a glass door. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but it was well done.
The overhead shot of.
Yeah, like from the corner, like the perspective is from the corner of the shower down.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And you can see the bathroom door, and then there's just like ethereal light.
Anyway, I never, anytime I talk about this movie, I always, I have to like put a disclosure that like, I think it's a good movie. It probably won't leave you feeling great, but I think that it's a good movie and it's worth watching. Anyway, anybody want like a veggie or? I'm gonna have a veggie. Did you open this?
No, why would I use that? Anyway, can we watch it with the director's commentary later?
Yes. After we watched the movie, Dan, Haley, and Mal came back to the house, and we just all chilled out together for a bit. We actually sat on the patio for a long time, which is really, really nice. It was a little dreary today, but it was kind of beautiful. Like, it wasn't super, super cold or super, super wet or anything. It was just kind of like a light rain, and we all just sat out there and chatted for a long time. It was really fun. Anyway, I just wanted to say how nice it was to like watch a movie and discuss it. I know that movie specifically is not for everyone, and like I totally understand. But the act of watching a movie collectively with people, especially one that, I don't know, makes you feel a particular emotion, and being able to discuss it with people, I really enjoy that. It's a really, really fun thing for me. Like, I really, really get a lot out of that. So today was really, really great. Hopefully, in the future, we can do a little bit more of that, because I really sincerely get a lot out of it. So I'd like to make that a regular thing, and maybe find some movies that are a little more accessible for like the whole group, and then watch them with everybody. Otherwise, this evening was fun, because we also recorded some Golf with Your Friends stuff, and it was fun because I love that game. There's a lot of screaming and yelling, but I still love it. For now, it's time to get some sleep. We have a guest arriving tomorrow, and it's just been a long time since I've seen him, and I can't wait. Thanks for watching. Let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?